Um, Go away, advertisements. This is from comicbook.com. 10 best superhero headquarters of all time. Ranked. So this is a ranked list by Jack Pickow. Just like what any profession, superheroes need a base of operations that they use when they're not off patrolling the streets or saving the universe. A headquarters is an essential element of any crime-fighting fighter because it provides a place for to strategize, heal, conduct experiments, store dangerous weapons, park their vehicles, or hang out. Many DC and Marvel heroes and teams have impressive home bases with unique features that set them apart. Some superheroes even live in their headquarters full-time. With their incredible designs and features, these fantastic locations have become an intrinsic part of the mythos of the superheroes who inhabit them. Yeah. Alright, so let's see. What's number 10? What is that? The Wrecking Crew. What? Maybe it's copyright. From gleaming couches to dark caves, there are the best superhero of course in history. Number 10, Sanctum Sanctorum. That's the place where Doctor Strange lives. It's got all these weird magic artifacts and stuff. I like these teleporter mirror things that take you to places on Earth, which I think that's probably the coolest part of it. What looks like a simple 3-story Victorian-style house on 1770 or 177A Bleecker Street in New York City. Oh no, you just doxed him. You gave away his address. Now all the evil people know where he lives. Yeah, I'm dumb. New York City is actually home to the Sorcerer Supreme, Doctor Strange, housing countless ancient and mystical books, relics, and secrets. The Sanctum Sanctorum is one of the most magical locations in Marvel Comics. The building's inner layer tends to shift on its own, creating a labyrinth that distorts reality. And I think it's comics, not the movies, of course. To keep out intruders, the Sanctum Sanctorum is protected by some of the most powerful defensive spells Doctor Strange can conjure. Yeah, it has a lock on the door. Take that, magic users. Can you imagine, like you're like a evil wizard. You're trying to like steal all the magic artifacts in this one magical place. So you like research all the magical anti-magical like detectors and magical security systems, and then you get there and then the door's locked. Like, now what? Doctor Strange can conjure, which prevents anyone from being able to enter its able to enter its environs uninvited. It's another word you don't see in the wild too much. The environs, like the environment, but it's like in an interior, or there's like multiple environment. I don't know. Look it up on dictionary.com. The Sanctum Sanctorum has served as the home base for the Defenders and the temporary headquarters to the Avengers and the Strange Academy. There you go, number 10, Sanctum Sanctorum. Number 9. I need a drum roll effect. Sound effect. Nah, I need to get like a sound effect board thing here. 9, Hall of Justice. Really, at number 9? First appearing in the Super Friends cartoon. Really? So was the cartoon it first appeared? Not even in the comics? The Hall of Justice eventually made its debut in the comics and became a staple of the Justice League, located in Washington, D.C. The Hall of Justice is more than just an earthly base of operations for the Justice League. It's a museum. Regular citizens can enjoy the exhibits honoring the exploits of DC's greatest heroes. At the same time, the real work with the Justice League happens on the upper and lower floors. The Hall of Justice has everything, including a lab, a trophy room, a morgue. Ugh. Why does it need a morgue? And even a gift shop. More impressively, Batman made it so that the Hall of Justice can be transformed into a state-of-the-art airship armed to the teeth, because of course it can. Yeah. Ew. Don't you think there might be some problems having it open to the public? Maybe that could cause some security problems? Or no, it might be nice to just have like someplace anyone can go to just learn about them. Maybe learn more about them and what they're trying to do. That might be better for like public relations. Anyway, there you go. Hall of Justice, number 9. Number 8, Titans Tower. Oh yeah, from the Teen Titans. One of the most visually striking superhero bases. Not very subtle at all either. See, it's like a huge T and it has the lights shining right on it, so you know exactly where it is. So all the bad guys know exactly where to go now. One of the most visually striking superhero bases in comics, Titans Tower is a T-shaped building on Titans Island. Well, they have their own island too. Incarnations of Titans Tower have been built off the coast of New York City, San Francisco, and Bloodhaven. It's another fictional city. Just like San Francisco, it's fictional. The building serves as both the training quarters and living space for its members. Many members, like Starfire, Raven, and Cyborg, have taken up permanent residence in Titan Towers. For a brief time, the tower also housed the Titans Academy, where new young heroes learned how to use their powers for crime fighting. With its incredible design and super-powered residents, Titans Tower stands tall as a symbol of the most fantastic teen superhero team in DC Comics. How many people have superpowers in the comics now? Like, if you have to make a whole academy out of it. At what point do you think the government would get involved with that? Like, would they want to, like, train their own army of superheroes? If, like, so many superpowers are popping up all over the world. Anyway, number 8. Number 7, Shield Helicarrier. I kind of like that one. I saw it in the Avengers movie. That was actually pretty impressive seeing it for the first time. It was like a flying base. I kind of like that. I like having a mobile base kind of thing. Soaring high above the clouds, the Shield Helicarrier serves as both the headquarters and a warship for Marvel's Global Intelligence and Defense Agency, or SHIELD. With what the helicarrier lacks in speed, it more than makes up for in its firepower. It can bombard its targets until they're reduced to smithereens. This massive ship is also an aerial aircraft carrier whose top is a landing pad for numerous jets. SHIELD commanders like Nick Fury and Maria Hill use the helicarrier as their main base of operations and as a hub for directing their agents in the field. How useful is that? Like, trying to land an airplane in the air. Like, wouldn't that cause a lot of problems? It's like with air density and things, like, it'd have to be... Because, like, landing on an air carrier, like just a regular kind, that's pretty hard to do in and of itself. But, like, landing on one that's flying in the air and probably moving... Plus, like, the physics are different. Well, not the physics. Like, there's different pressures and things, like, high up in the sky, depending how high you go and all that. Although it has been vulnerable to attack and has crashed and exploded many times, the helicarrier in its iterations remains one of the most imposing fortresses and vehicles in comic book history. There we go. Number 7. Number 6 is Baxter Building. Oh, that's the Fantastic Four building. The home of the Fantastic Four, the 35-story tall Baxter Building in New York City is a gleaming symbol of scientific innovation. while the first 30 floors are regular apartments. Really? The top 5 are the living space of Marvel's first family. So you just have like regular people living there too? Well, I guess they're gonna have to do that to like pay for the building. Like, are they just like regular civilians just living there underneath a scientific research facility? That doesn't sound very safe. Like, the Baxter Building is a place where the Fantastic Four can unwind from a long day or do universe-changing experiments. In addition to living, like, what happens if an experiment goes wrong? What if there's an explosion at the very top? Like it starts leaking down like radioactive waste or something to people below. A significant portion of the Baxter Building is dedicated to Mr. Fantastic's massive laboratory, which is filled with ingenious inventions like Negative Zone Portal, the Fantastic Car. Even though the Baxter Building is constantly under threat by villains like Dr. Doom, another reason not to live there. That's going to be targeted by supervillains. In the scrolls, the Fantastic Four couldn't ask for a better home. Yeah. They also use it as office space. So their office do office companies work there too? Like, or other companies' office work there. Yeah. In the building that's constantly being attacked by supervillains. Maybe the rent is like super cheap. Maybe that's what keeps the rent down, is the constant attacks and laboratory explosions. Yeah. In New York City, okay. You know what? That starting to sound more realistic. If it's going to be like super cheap and in New York City, yeah. All right, I can see why now. Number 6, number 5. What is number 5? Avengers Mansion. Don't they have a tower? Well, it's comics again. Comic books, they have a mansion. When Iron Man became founding member of the Avengers, he renovated his old home into a new home base for Earth's mightiest heroes. In addition to providing housing for various members like Captain America, the Avengers Mansion is under the care of the loyal butler Jarvis, who is like an actual person in the comics. He's like a computer program in the movies. It's just one guy has to clean up like the whole building. Should they have like a whole cleaning staff and cooking staff and things? Like, if this one guy has to do like all the cooking and all the cleaning for the heroes and like all the repair work and all the maintenance, like that is like, you better be paying him well. Beneath the mansion's traditional architecture lies several stories of advanced underground facilities. So Jarvis has to clean all that too, I guess. So you're getting worse and worse for that guy. Including underground facilities, including gyms, medical facilities, and the Avengers Quinjets. They're just like airplanes, but they can't just say airplanes. They need to make them like more whimsical to call them Quinjets. The Avengers Mansion is also infamous for constantly being destroyed in catastrophic attacks. That poor guy, having to clean up after all of that. Attacks only to be rebuilt stronger than before. Imagine they get like Jarvis to rebuild it too. Like in the middle of his cleaning and cooking, like he has to like do the masonry. He has to like put a hammer in all the boards and nails and all that. How does he find time to do anything else? Even with Stark Tower becoming the new base for the Avengers, other incarnations of the team, like the Avengers Unity Squad and Avengers Emergency Response Squad, took up residence in the mansion. And imagine Jarvis has to like go and clean up all their mansions too. Repair their buildings and all that. Oh, that poor guy. Is he like an old guy in the comics? Anyway, so 5. So, number 4 of the superhero secret bases is Justice League Watchtower. It's number 4. What's number 3? Like, this is in space. How much higher can you get? The most iconic headquarters of the Justice League, the Watchtower is a massive space station that has been located on the moon or orbits the Earth like a giant satellite. How do they get, like, between Earth and space? How much does that cost in fuel just to go to Earth? And then, like, wouldn't it take, like, days, even hours, just to, like, get to Earth, get to, like, from the Earth to the space station and back? This incredible structure was built using the most advanced technology from planets across the universe, including Earth, Krypton, Mars, New Genesis, Thanagar, and Apocalypse. See, it's spelled with a K instead of a C. That makes it more alien-y. The primary method of accessing this station is through teleportation tubes. Alright, that makes more sense now. Inside the Hall of Justice. Oh, so there is the Hall of Justice in this iteration too, I guess. So they have like an Earth base and a space base. Actually, that's kind of cool. Watchtower features... Or, where am I? Oh, Justice. Able to house hundreds of heroes and personnel, the Watchtower features an armory, greenhouse, trophy room, library, and aquarium. Why are they keeping trophies? What do you need a trophy for? What was the superhero need a trophy for? They're doing heroing just for the good of mankind. I don't know why you need a trophy. Library and aquarium. The Watchtower represents the Justice League at its most powerful, along with the heroes to watch over Earth while serving as the first line of defense against alien attacks. Number 4, Justice League Watchtower. Alright, let's find out. What's number 3? Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters. Okay, so then I can guess what the next 2 are going to be. Obviously, next 2 had to be like the Bat Cave and the Superman Cave. What's it called? Fortress of Solitude, yeah. Xavier School for the Gifted. Xavier's School for the Gifted Youngsters is a place where young mutants can be safe and learn how to control their incredible gifts, while be safe with kids that don't know how to use their powers. But it is safe, trust me. Never mind those explosions going on back there. Never mind all those lasers firing all around the place. Don't worry about that. It's safe, trust me. Professor X repurposed his family's house in New York into a school that also served as the home and headquarters of his X-Men. In addition to having plenty of classrooms and dormitories, this school has several key features that make it unique. The school has a state-of-the-art training facility, the Danger Room. See, because it's a room that's dangerous. That's right. The high-speed jet, the Blackbird, and the telepathy and enhancing mutant locating computer Cerebro. Many X-Men have become the headmasters of this mutant school, including Cyclops, Wolverine, and Storm. When was Wolverine the head of the school? How would Wolverine be head of the school? Why would you let Wolverine be like a head of a school? Storm. In a world full of prejudice, Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters stands as a symbol of sanctuary and peaceful coexistence between humans and mutants. There you go. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to let Wolverine be the head of a school for kids and give him access to a danger room. That's like it seems like a recipe for disaster. He's got like more of the kids got to learn sometime kind of attitude. It's just like throw them in the deep end and let them figure out how to swim. All right. So number 2 has to be either Batcave or Fortress of Solitude. I'm gonna guess Batcave is number 1 because Batman is more popular than Superman right now. Yep, there it is. Fortress of Solitude, number 2. Far away from human civilization, the Fortress of Solitude stands as a memorial to Superman's lost Kryptonian world and civilization. The exact location of this massive crystalline structure has varied over the years, with it predominantly placed either in the North or South Poles. There's actually nothing in the North Pole. Like, it's just like a big block of ice, so I don't think it could, like, actually hold structure in it, so... the South Pole makes more sense, but the North Pole, for some reason, feels cooler. I mean, as in, not temperature rise, like, it's a more fun place to put it. I don't know why. Where am I? Made for Kryptonian technology, the Fortress of Solitude houses the history of Superman's homeworld and the House of El. The fortress has many incredible features, including multi-ton house key, an alien zoo, a Kryptonian war suit, the Phantom Zone projector, video messages from Superman's birth parents, and the miniaturized Kryptonian city of Kentor. Oh, comics are weird. The fortress is cared for by its robot staff. Well, at least these are robots and not just one old man who has to do everything for this huge fortress thing. The fortress is cared for by robot staff. The Fortress of Solitude represents a place where Superman can be himself and remember the world he had lost. Yeah. I like the one from the movies. I think it looks better on the outside. Yeah. And you get robots in this one too. And of course, number 1 is Batcave. There he is with the dinosaur. Why does he have a dinosaur in his cave? Why does he have a giant penny in his cave? Why does he have a Joker card in his cave? What is the point of, like, keeping them, like, out on display like that? Oh, the Batmobile. That looks like the Snyder Batmobile. Where's this picture from? There's no superhero lair more iconic than Batman's Batcave. Deep below Wayne Manor, the subterranean headquarters is the base of operations for the Dark Knight and the rest of the Bat family in their war on crime in Gotham City. The Batcave houses everything Batman needs to help his crime-fighting crusade, including the high-tech Bat computer and also a giant penny. He really needs that to fight crime in the Batcave. Batman needs training rooms and a forensic lab. The Batcave also has the most iconic trophy room in comic book history, featuring a giant penny and a T-Rex statue. And of course, the Batcave is the garage for Batman's countless vehicles, including the Batmobile, a Batwing, Batcycle, and even a Bat train. He has a train? Does it go on Bat rails? Where does it go? The Batcave is... Where could you go? How do you keep that a secret? How do you keep a railroad a secret? Like a Bat railroad? Where does it go? Like, where can a train go that a Batmobile can't? Or a plane can't? Batcave is the definitive superhero headquarters because of how it encapsulates Batman's dual life and obsession with being prepared for anything. Yeah, that's what he needs the giant penny for. Just in case he has to do a giant needs to do a coin flip decision. He has a giant coin. And a dinosaur statue. Because that helps solve crimes somehow. Yeah. And there you go. What do you think? Leave a comment below. What do you think? What's your favorite superhero headquarters? What's your favorite headquarters? I do like the Batcave. What's your favorite Batcave? I know I like the Batcave from the Adam West Batman just because of that old school style, that dials and knobs and readouts and things, and I like that, the old style, the old 60s style, futuristic tech style. I like that. Favorite Batcave. I also like the what other Batcaves are there? No, you know what? I think the Adam West Batcave was like probably the most interesting one because, like, well, for the shows anyway. Because like all the others in the movies, they're kind of just in one place. Like it's a big expansive cave, but you're kind of just in one place with all the computers. You don't really see much of it. I like that there's more of it in, or there's more like background stuff in the Adam West one. And I guess there's in the '89 Batman, the cave is yeah, you do see a lot of cave in the cave. Not much other stuff. But I think the 60s one is, I guess, my favorite. Anyway, yeah, and the Fortress of Solitude. What's your favorite Fortress of Solitude? Again, there's like the one from the Donner movies, which is just like, it looks cool, but it's kind of, I don't know. There's just that it's very crystally looking, and like it apparently has tech in it, but all the tech is very crystally, so it's, I don't know, not that interesting, not as interesting as what other Fortress of Solitudes did we see? Is that the only one? Well, I know the one from the Gunverse, what's his name? James Gunn Batcave. At least that one had the robot slaves in it. And yeah, I know they're not actually slaves. They're like the robot companions, or what do you call them? Servants. But whatever. Yeah. I think I've only ever actually seen like different iterations of Batcave than any of the others. Yeah, there you go. And like, of course, like the X-Men mansion is just a mansion. Like, yeah. Well, the helicarrier, that's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool idea. But I don't know, I think it's a little too exposed to be like a decent headquarters. And the Titan Tower is just like there, just all pointing here, come and get us right here. A whole lot of justice. I think it's kind of cool to have a museum of superheroes. And yeah, oh, there's like a Harry Potter type of mansion thing. Yeah, I think maybe the Batcave might be my favorite. All of them too. Yeah, what do you think? What's your favorite headquarters? What do the comments say? Let's not forget Quasar's asteroid base from the Kang War storyline of the Avengers. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know about the comic guy. I'm more of a movie cartoon guy. Couldn't say it better myself. Yeah, they destroyed part of the helicarrier on the Avengers and completely destroyed it on Captain America: Winter Soldier. Was it destroyed in the Winter Soldier? I don't think it was destroyed. Ah. Anyway, yeah, what's your favorite headquarters? Let me know in the comments below. Yeah. Oh, and someone's looking for men.